So my basic advice for you sisters is wear it. It doesn't matter if you are wearing it at first wrong, because nobody's going to start doing something perfectly. Allah knows your intention. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing, guys? I hope you're doing really well. Bi-idhnillah. I hope you're feeling great. Bi-idhnillah ta'ala. I'm doing this video for my sisters. And at the end of the video, I want to clarify something that is really important. So I hope you end up watching the whole thing, because I think it's really important. So let's start. Oh, and by the way, this video is basically for those women that are willing to wear the hijab. So basically reverts most of the cases, because I've been getting a lot of comments from reverts that are really interested in Islam and want to wear the hijab, but they don't know how to do it. So I'm basically doing this video for those sisters mainly, but obviously my target is for everyone at the end of the day. So whoever is interested to hear this, you're really welcome. So the first thing we need to clarify is the hijab is a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what the hijab I'm referring to is the actual physical hijab. So hijab doesn't only refer to the actual clothes, but the way you talk, the way you move, the way you show yourself to the whole world. Are you a respectful person? Are you this? Are you that? All of these things. So if you don't have haya, it doesn't matter if you wear a niqab, if you wear a burqa, whatever. If you are going to talk really bad, saying insults, you act basically really, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, so basically, be a respectful woman or man. Okay? This is the first thing, okay? If you are wearing the clothing and you don't act like a Muslim, what does the hijab have? Like, where is the hijab? You know, because the hijab is a lot more than just the clothing. There's a lot more. But another clarification I want to give about this is the hijab actually has to be the last thing you have to actually think about. Imagine you're a revert. You shouldn't think about wearing the hijab. But the hijab is basically one of the last commands or whatever that Allah gave to women, to basically both men and women. So it is really important, of course, yeah. But there's other pillars that are really important as well. I'm not saying that, for example, in the case of the pillar of the salah, you can pray without the hijab. Of course not. You actually have to wear the hijab when you are praying. But I'm basically telling you that if you focus on the hijab as a rebirth, the first thing you think about is wearing the hijab as a rebirth, you're probably going to want to leave Islam, because you will think there's a lot of prohibitions. You know, you will think there's a lot of things that are forbidden. So you shouldn't be thinking about firstly about that, because hijab has to be something that comes natural from you. It has to be something that is born in you, because that is my case, and I think that is the case of a lot of women. I've been telling you my story about being a revert in a Muslim family, and literally the thing I want to tell you is, if you don't understand the meaning of hijab, don't wear the hijab. Because if you wear the hijab and you don't understand why you're wearing it, you literally have no hijab, because the hijab comes with knowledge. If you don't have an actual knowledge about the hijab, about Islam, you're just wearing a piece of cloth. Because the thing that actually gives a meaning to the piece of clothing is its meaning. It's Islam. If you don't understand that, of course you're not wearing hijab. So that is the first thing I need to clarify. Secondly, if you want to wear the hijab, of course, I understand the society we live in is really limiting a lot of women. For those women that cover themselves, because if we look at the West as a whole, they will always ask the woman that wears hijab, why are you wearing that piece of thing in your head? Why are you covering yourself up? But when you and they say to uncover yourself, they're literally clapping at you because they think you are free because you got it uncovered. So I absolutely understand because I live in the West. So I absolutely think it's really hard. So the hijab is really difficult. If you wear the hijab, it's really difficult in the West because they're going to limit you in a lot of things. For example, you're going to find a lot of racist people, of course. You're going to have way less job opportunities than most of the cases. But there's a lot of things. But the thing you will never ever regret is the fact that you decided to wear it. After all of these things, they're telling you that you are not worth it, that you're not enough, that you're not as beautiful as other women. You still decide to wear it. So that's like the biggest applause for you, literally, sister, because you are courageous, you are strong, you are independent, you are beautiful. Okay, because you are facing a lot of discrimination and you still decide to wear it because you're strong. You're not as those girls that say, oh my god, I look beautiful without the hijab. Okay, I'm free, whatever. Yeah, okay, you're free, but if I want to wear the hijab, I'm free as well. But when I decide to actually come into a feminist group or whatever to tell you my opinion about hijab and all of those things, and my life as a woman, they always tell you things like, oh my god, how can you talk if you're literally being oppressed with that thing in your head? Yeah, like girl, shut up. That's why we Muslims don't go with this feminists, because you know what I'm saying. Like, stop. If you're going to wear the hijab, don't wear it for the society. Like, that's that's the way it is, girl. Like, that's the way it is. This is talk. Serious talk. If you're going to wear the hijab, wear it for Allah. And trust me, you may find a lot of people that are going to try to drag you down, that you think you will never find an opportunity, but wallahi, you will. And I'm absolutely certain you will become way better than all of those people, because I'm right now in that process. Literally, I didn't have anything. Wallahi, I didn't have anything. And I made a lot of dua. Like, a lot of dua. And I believe, wallahi, I believe in Allah. I believe that at the end of the road, I will have rizq. I will be, I will have all that I want, inshallah, in this dunya, and inshallah in the akhirah. And if you have a good intention and you want to do things well, I'm sure Allah will be able to see that. And another advice I give you is, if you really need to take it off and put it on, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, Allah knows your intention. So if you need to take it off and put it on in order to be able to get used to it, do it. But you know what I'm saying? Do it. Just do it. That's it. Like, stop it.
Get some help.
Like, stop thinking, oh God, I'm not feeling prepared enough. Like, this is a trick of shaitan. And you will never be able to feel 100% sure that you're ready, because I'm telling you, this society will never be in favor of the women that wear the hijab. So at the end of the day, I'm telling you, wear this for the sake of Allah, not for the sake of society. So I hope you really liked this video. I hope I will make, inshallah, another video telling you my experience as a whole with the hijab, and I hope you really like this video. I made this video feeling really tired. You know, I've been working a lot. It doesn't matter, you guys, because I love doing these videos, and I love that you watch them and that you feel, you know, you got something for yourself, that you feel like you got better by watching these videos. Assalamu alaikum, jazakallahu khairan for watching.